Let's bring some energy today, Dennis. What's up, everybody? It is Josh from Baseball Lifestyle here, and welcome back for another MLB recap. I am just so psyched about this week. So much cool stuff happened. The Padres are hitting absolute bombs all over the place. Catchy Updates made his debut. Trevor Bauer continues to make waves in baseball, of course. And we got some other pretty awesome stuff for you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Now let's get it going. All right, up first we have our COVID updates, keeping you guys in the loop on what's going on in baseball. The Cardinals are back and playing. However, now the Mets have 2 confirmed cases, 1 player and 1 staff member, and their series with the Yankees, the Subway Series, was canceled this weekend. They haven't announced a makeup date for it or if any other games in the future are going to be canceled. We just have to wait and see. The good news is the St. Louis Cardinals are back and playing. They haven't had any new confirmed cases since our last recap. They do have a ton of baseball to play to get all their games in before the end of the season. So if you're a Cardinals fan, make sure you're watching. Grand slam, dinger, grand slam, bye ball. That one's gone. Oh yeah, baby. Next segment is the Slam Diego Padres. This week the Padres were absolutely tearing it up. Home runs, great plays, W's, the whole 9. Let's start with the big topic this week. Fernando Tatis making waves in baseball on a 3-0 pitch, up 7 runs. He hit a grand slam, absolute bomb, his second home run of the game, and people were upset. People were upset about it, especially the Texas Rangers manager. We did a whole video on it. You can watch it right up here, but for right now, here's a clip. So here's the problem. Scores 10-3. Rangers are down. They're not feeling so hot. San Diego's piling it on. Bases juiced. And it's 3-0. So, unwritten rules state that you take the pitch. You take the pitch. You're not really trying to make it disrespectful that you're destroying a team. And you just kind of go through the motions, win the game, and move on. Now, here's my opinion on it. I get it. You're getting crushed. You're not happy. You're not feeling it. You just want the game to be over. Let's move on to the next one. But at the same time, who are you to tell Fernando Tatis not to swing the bat? You're telling me on a 3-0 pitch, it's illegal to swing the bat? That's the whole reason you're up there. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. I feel that. I was a pitcher. If someone did that to me, I would be pissed too. And you know what? They threw behind the next batter. They threw behind him. Send that message. I respect that. I like that layer of the game too. If someone takes you yard, bat flips, whatever, you hit the guy or throw behind him, that little back and forth, I dig that. I think that people getting thrown out after that happens, I don't think that's a good part of the game. I think you should let that competitive fire happen and keeps it interesting. Keeps everybody on their toes. Like I said in our last video, I love what Tatis did. I think it's great. I think going up there and just being ready to hack at all times is the right way to do it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think they're just kind of overreacting. I think it keeps the game excited. There's no reason to quit early even though you're ahead. We've seen leads like that disappear in a second, so there's no reason to lay off the gas pedal. Now, Fernando Tatis was not the only one to hit a grand slam this week for the Padres. In fact, they had a grand slam in 4 consecutive games, which is the first time that's been done since 1895 by the Cleveland Spiders.
This is in the air to right field. Back it goes. Nando has done it again. Fernando Tatis Jr., a grand slam. Myers drives one out towards deep left center field. Back goes Heineman at the wall. It's gone. Another grand slam for the Padres. Machado to deep left field. It is high, deep, and it is a grand slam to walk it off. Manny Machado. In the air to right field, towards the corner, it's back, it's gone! Welcome to Slam Diego! Grand slam for Eric Hosmer! For the first time in Major League history, a team has hit a grand slam in 4 consecutive games, and that team is the San Diego Padres. Now, Manny Machado hit one of those grand slams, but he also made an absolutely crazy play. He ran 100 feet all the way from the infield to the right field warning track to catch a pop-up hit by Joey Gallo.
Interesting, because that's when a lot of these unwritten rules were put into play.
Over the shoulder catch made down the right field line. How about that play? Manny the Magician.
How does he catch this ball? The flash look. Oh my goodness.
And honestly, I can't believe this is a real stat, but apparently they keep track of it. It is the farthest an infielder has run to catch a pop-up since they started keeping track of that stat yesterday, maybe the day before. That's got to be a fairly new stat, right? All right, guys, up next we have Catchy Mize's debut in the big leagues. I personally loved watching him pitch at Auburn. He was an absolute stud. It's pretty awesome to see that he's made it to the big leagues so quickly.
Starting pitcher for the Tigers is Catchy Mize.
To Moncada.
Oh, got him.
Zone, here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Do that with every player.
Strikes out Tim Anderson.
Just know if he's got a weakness.
See ya.
He made it 4 1/3 innings with 7 strikeouts and 3 earned runs. It was the first time in Tigers history that a rookie had 7 strikeouts and no walks in his debut. Alright guys, up next, Reds pitcher Trevor Bauer. Give a little shout out to the legend himself, Joe Kelly, yesterday. He got some custom cleats painted that said, "Free Joe Kelly," with Joe Kelly's legendary pouty face on it.
Alright guys, game day. These are my cleats for today.
Alright guys, it's time for a quick injury report before we move on to the players of the week. The Astros and the Yankees have been haunted by injuries the last couple weeks. The Astros just lost Yordan Alvarez for the year. He needs surgery to repair a tendon in his knee. They also have lost Verlander and Ozuna for the year with different injuries. And Alex Bregman also just hit the 10-day IL. However, they have been doing pretty well. They are on an 8-game winning streak right now. We'll see if they can keep it going. The Yankees currently have Aaron Judge, DJ LeMahieu, and Giancarlo Stanton all on the IL, some of their biggest bats. And this week, Zach Britton joined them on the IL with the hamstring strain. Britton was arguably one of the best relievers in the game this season. Hopefully he isn't sidelined too long, and the Yankees will have him back as soon as possible. With all these injuries, the Yankees are not at their best, and they were swept at home in the Bronx for the first time since 2017 by the Rays. Alright, it is time for the players of the week. Before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's made it this far in the video. I appreciate you. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you comment BL101.com in the comments section, one lucky person is going to get a free swag bag from us. So make sure you go do that. Now it's time for the players of the week. Starting off in the NL, this one, it's pretty obvious. It's my boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Fernando Tatis.
This one is ripped to left field, high, deep, and that ball is gone. A home run. Fernando Tatis. 1-0 is laced towards the gap in left center field. That ball is back, and it is gone.
This week, Tatis was going absolutely off. Batted .333 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs, as well as a couple stolen bases. He was absolutely wreaking havoc this week. And for the AL, this one's going to be a little bit of a curveball, but he has been tearing it up. Anthony Santander. Over the last 7 games, Santander's batted .400 with 6 home runs and 10 RBIs.
5 games. Well hit. Way back. Is it a fair ball? Into the corner. How about that? Anthony Santander has tied the game.
Big base hit right here.
Ripped. Way back. And over the head of the right fielder, Harper. This could empty the bags. 2 runs in. Here comes the throw to the plate, and the Orioles get a
American League with 19 RBIs.
high fly ball. Deep right field. Eaton fading back at the track, looking up, and it's gone. Well hit, way back. And that one is fair ball out of here. Anthony Santander takes shot.
He's also tied for 3rd in the AL in home runs and is leading the league in RBIs. Alright guys, that's it for me for this week's recap. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. We got a lot of great content coming next week for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you next week. I'm out of here.
Yeah, what you gonna do for the bag?